the Swampfox Blade Prism Scope with bullet rise compensating reticle. What is it? How does it work? And what are we going to use it for? Stick around. Rider's Range will talk about it. So I want to welcome you to Rider's Range, and if you follow this channel at all, you do know that we like Swampfox optics. We've done the Sentinel, the Liberty, the Justice, got a couple of more coming in, and we decided we'd try the Prism Scope now, and we're going to put it on a Beretta CX4 Storm. That'll be a separate video on watch for that. If you subscribe and click on the notifications bell, then you'll know when the videos are coming up, so you'll see when that particular video comes up with the Beretta. So, and again, don't get turned off by the name Swampfox. I say this in every video that there's a good Revolutionary War historical reference to Swampfox. So please look it up. Either look up Revolutionary War Swampfox and understand the origin of it, or go to Swampfox website and it'll explain it on there also. I haven't even had this out of the box yet. So this is the Blade Prism Series 1x25 super wide angle Prism Scope. They all come padded. They all come with the Swampfox decal, support info, a very nice, even though it's fine print, but a nice detailed instruction manual. They come with a lens cloth. They come with the Swampfox installation tool. And let's see, it looks like it is a filter for the front of the lens, so that somebody looking at it from the opposite end can't see the illumination. And here is the scope itself, well packaged, and the obligatory silica gel. And here it is. I don't know what the exact weight on this is, but a little heavier than I thought it might have been, but I'm sure that it'll balance out well in the CX4 Storm. Flip up lens caps that you can also apparently rotate to, well, that was actually rotating the whole lens itself, but probably loosen these and rotate them so that you can have them flip down, flip sideways, however you want to do it. You can get these in a red or green reticle. I haven't looked at this, but if I remember right, yep, this one is green. And there it shows on the side of the box, dimensions, and the fact that it is a green bullet rise compensating reticle. We're going to talk more about that here in a couple of minutes. The adjustments are tethered, which is also nice, and these the caps over the adjustment areas have almost like a screwdriver blade built right into them, so that you can use that to make the adjustment if you need to. And every Swampfox red dot that I've got so far has been very close to being on. It's taken very little adjustment to actually get it point of aim, point of impact. It does come with a mount for the 1913 Picatinny rail. Battery compartment. Oh, that's the one thing we didn't dig out of here yet, is the battery. And it's down in there. Let's see if I can we'll push it out this way. Okay, it comes out the bottom of that box. CR123, if I remember right. Yeah, CR123A 3-volt battery. And let's go ahead and stick it in and see what it does. Battery cap on this end. Looks like it goes in this way. I'm sure the directions will tell me. Oh, no, maybe it goes in the other way. I guess I'll probably ought to refer to the directions on this one. Installing the battery. Yep, and it does say the negative side goes to the body and the positive side goes to the cap. So let's give that a try. It is very well spring-loaded in there. There's a nice O-ring there to make it help with water resistance. And this does have automatic shut-off after a little less than 4 minutes. I think they say 225 seconds. It automatically shuts off if there's no motion. As soon as you pick it up, it has shake-awake technology. All right, battery's in it, and it is on. You can see the reticle in there. I don't know if I could get a better focus on that or not. Nah, camera's not going to focus on that any better. Let's see if I can turn it down a little bit. So you got adjustments right here on the top, and the adjustment closest is going to dim it, and we dim it all the way down, and you have just the black etched reticle. Let's see if I can, there we go, just the black. So you have just the black etched reticle in there, and that way if the battery ever does go out, you still have a reticle on there. And the lowest two settings on this, there's 10 settings by the way, the lowest two are night vision settings, and the highest two are full daylight bright. So it's cranked up to about number 3 right there. It does have an adjustable eyepiece on it so that you can get individual focus on that one. Pop the lens cap back on, and you have the bullet rise compensators. What is a bullet rise compensator? If you set it in 50 yards, you're also still going to have a 200 yard, and anything in between you're going to be close. However, at close quarters, anything 5, 10, 15 yards, which is your typical indoor defensive distance, the mechanical offset, the height that the optic sits over the barrel of the gun, means that in order to get that 50-yard zero, you need to aim higher in the close distances. So I'll put a graphic up in here that'll show the difference. And if you aim at the very bottom point on the circle, which you can't see real clear in here, that's going to be at 5 yards. Then there's a dot that's 10 yards. The bottom of the center arrow is 15 yards. And then, of course, the top of the center arrow is 50. It doesn't matter what kind of firearm this is mounted on, as long as it has an offset that's similar to an AR. I understand that the AK offset is different than an AR, so it may not work on an AK. But they claim that with similar offsets, doesn't matter what the caliber is. And we're going to put this on a 40 caliber Beretta, although we could very well put it on a 223. They say it'll even work on a 308. So if your mechanical offset is about the same, your bullet rise is going to be very similar. Even though the bullet starts to be affected by gravity as soon as it leaves the barrel, the fact that the barrel is pointed up a little bit to get that 50-yard zero is what makes the close quarter combat, or the CQB holdover, for the bullet rise compensator effective. Again, 10 levels of illumination, lens caps that do switch top, bottom, side, however you want them, and a good sturdy sight. This is made out of 6061 or T6 aircraft grade aluminum. It is not a plastic body. It's not a cheap sight by any means. I like the speed of ordering that I get out of Swampfox. Place an order over the internet on a Saturday or Sunday night, and I've had their products on a Wednesday. And again, they don't know me from Adam. They just have me in the system as my first name, last name, a regular old customer. But the prices are good to start with. But the military and law enforcement discounts are very generous on Swampfox optics. Really do like this sight. So we're going to put this on the carbine. That'll be on a different video. And watch Rider's Range for the video on the Beretta CX4 coming up. And that'll be a few weeks yet. And you'll see how this performs on that carbine. And just a short quick look at the Swampfox Blade Prism 1x25 with bullet rise compensator. This one's in green. And once we get it up on the carbine, that video will be available on our channel, and we'll let you know how it works. If you like this video, we always appreciate a thumbs up, and we're still trying to grow the channel, so we really appreciate it if you share this video through whatever means you can. Let people know about Rider's Range. We really appreciate that. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe. Click on the notifications bell so you know what's coming up. Comments on this video down below are highly appreciated. Comments on anything else, info@ridersrange.com is our email. We do respond to emails. And again, just a quick look at the Swampfox Blade 1x25 Prism Scope. And I want to thank you for visiting Rider's Range.